So in this video, I'll be teaching you how to calculate the percentage composition of elements in a compound. Alright, I'll take the first example here using water, H2O. So let's start with the first compound. We're given water, H2O. Right. So in this, you're asked to find the percentage composition of the elements in this compound, or it can also be called the percentage composition by mass of each of the elements in this compound. Now, how do you start? Your first task here is to get the molecular mass of the compound. Now, in our previous video, or in our previous lesson, we looked at how to calculate the molecular mass of a compound. Okay, I'll leave a link in the video description, but for now let's get the molecular mass of this compound. And we said to get the molecular mass of this compound, our first task is simply to list out the elements present in this compound. For this compound, I have hydrogen as my first element, and of course oxygen. So we have just two elements making up this compound: hydrogen having two atoms and then oxygen having just one atom. Okay, so with that taken, our next task is to get the atomic mass of each of the elements. For hydrogen, the atomic mass is 1, it's a constant. For oxygen, the atomic mass is 16, it's also a constant. Okay, so therefore we can say that the molecular mass of this compound is equal to, for hydrogen we have H, which we said the atomic mass is 1, so that becomes 1. But if you observe that in my formula, we have 2 atoms of hydrogen, right? You have these 2 here attached to hydrogen. So it means that for this, it becomes 1 times 2. These 2 here signifies that we have 2 atoms of hydrogen in the compound. Plus, for oxygen, we have just 1 atom. So that becomes 16, all right? So I'm having 16 here. If we sum this up, we'll have 1 times 2 here gives you 2, so it becomes 2 plus 16, and that's equal to 18. Right? If you want to use the unit is 18 gram per mole. That's my unit. Alright, so this is the molecular mass of the compound H2O. Let's get the percentage composition by mass. Let's get percentage composition by mass of each of the elements. Let's start with hydrogen. Now, okay, before this, let's get your formula. Your formula for percentage composition by mass of an element, let's say of an element in a compound is given by this formula. The formula is mass, the mass of the element multiplied by n. So mass of element multiplied by n divided by the molar mass of compound, molar mass of the compound times 100%. So basically, here's your formula. What's n? N signifies the number of atoms, all right, of that element in the compound. That's the meaning of n, right? N is the number of elements, or n is the number of atoms. So n signifies the number of atoms of the element, of course, in the compound. Right, if this is true, let's take for H2O. So the first one there, for H2O, the percentage composition by mass, let's start with hydrogen. So for hydrogen, let's start with hydrogen. For hydrogen, it will be equal to, we said it's equal to what there? Mass of the element. For hydrogen, we said the atomic mass of hydrogen is what there? 1. So it becomes 1 times n. We said times n. What's n there? The number of atoms of the elements. In this compound here, H2O, we have 2 atoms of hydrogen. So it becomes 1 times 2. Okay. all over the molar mass, right? All over the molar mass of the compound. We already calculated the molar mass of this compound to be 18. So times all over 18 times the next thing there is 100%. That becomes 100%. Okay, let's get this maths done. 1 times 2 numerator gives you 2 all over 18 times 100%. If I multiply this, 2 times 100 gives you 200%. 200 all over 18%. Let's divide this. 200 over 18. If I punch my calculator, 200 over 18, and leaving my answer in 2 decimal places, I have 11.11% as the answer. So hydrogen occupies 11.11% of the compound. Let's look at for oxygen. For oxygen, it will be equal to, the formula still remains this, which is mass of the elements times N. For this, the mass of the element, which is the atomic mass of the element, is actually 16. All right, so this mass of elements is actually atomic mass of elements. Okay, so you can add this if you want to. Atomic mass, if you want to, atomic mass of the elements for oxygen is 16. Then N is number of atoms. For this, you can see that you have just 1. Right, so there's nothing here, but it's actually 1. So it becomes 16 times 1. So that's equal to 16 atomic mass of the element, right, into the N, that's the number of atoms, just 1 for oxygen, all over, so divided by the molecular mass is 18. Right, of course, this here, this times 100%. Alright, so this is equal to 16 times 1 gives you 16 all over 18 times 100%. If I multiply 16 by 100, that gives you 1600 all over 18, of course, percent. So I'll just punch 1600 divided by 18. So 1600 divided by 18, that gives about 88.89 approximately percent. So that's my answer. Now, one of the ways you know you're correct is that if I sum my answers, it should give me 100%. Right, by that I mean if I sum the percentage by mass composition of each of the elements, right, it should give me a total of 100. Now let's go back to hydrogen. For hydrogen, we said we had 11.11%. This was for hydrogen. And we said for oxygen we had this, which is 88.89. That's about 88.89%. If you sum this up, this will give you about a total of 100%. So this tells you that your answer is correct. So basically, this is how we calculate the percentage composition of each of the elements that makes up a compound. Alright, so this is how this is done. In some other cases, they will just ask you to calculate the percentage composition of a particular element. So instead of getting each of the elements, you'll be asked to find the percentage composition of just one particular element in that compound. So I will take number 2 and explain that concept. So number 2, let's say you're asked to find the percentage composition of just, let's pick just one element. Which element do we pick here? Okay, let's just take oxygen. Let's pick oxygen for this case here. Let's say you're asked to calculate the percentage composition of oxygen in this particular compound. Now your first task, as usual, would be to calculate the molecular mass of this compound. For this compound you have calcium with atomic mass 40. You have carbon with atomic mass 12, and oxygen with atomic mass 16. Right, so hence the molecular mass will be carbon, this one here, which is 40, plus for carbon you have 12, plus for oxygen you have 16, times the number of atoms here, which is 3. That becomes 3, such that if I work on this, I have 40 plus 12 plus 48, and that gives you about 100 in gram per mole. Alright, so with this, remember we are asked to find the percentage by mass composition of just oxygen. So we have that percentage by mass composition of oxygen. We said the formula is equal to, for O, let's use for oxygen, we said the formula is equal to the mass of, or the atomic mass of the element, which in this case is 16. That becomes 16 times N. What is N? We said N is what there? The number of atoms, which in this case for oxygen we have 3 atoms. So times 3, number of atoms, all over the molar mass of the compound, which we have as 100. So all over 100 times 100%. So we have this. Alright, let's work on this. This will be equal to 16 times 3 gives you 48 all over 100 times 100%, and that's equal to 48 times 100 gives you 4,800, all over 100%. This will be equal to, if I cancel this, you have your answer here as 48%. That means oxygen occupies about 48% of this compound. So if you ask to find for calcium, you should know what to do. Okay, let me just chip this one in. Let's say it was calcium given. It would have been equal to the mass of calcium, which is 40, times the number of atoms of calcium. If you look at this compound here, you have just one calcium. So that becomes this times 1 all over the molar mass of the compound, which we got as 100 gram per mole, times 100%, and that's equal to 40 times 1 is 40 all over 100 times 100%. With this can easily cancel this, alright, or you can just multiply if you want to, as we did before. This will give you about 40%. Alright, let me just do the last one. For carbon there, the percentage composition of mass by mass of carbon will be, for carbon, the atomic mass of carbon is 12. So that will be equal to 12 times the number of atoms of carbon is 1 all over, that's 1. I have just one carbon atom here. This becomes this times 1 all over the molar mass of the compound is 100 times 100%, and that's equal to 12 times 1 is 12 all over 100 times 100%. This will cancel this, and you have your answer as 12%. If you try to combine the percentage of each of the elements, let's see. For calcium we said calcium Ca. For calcium Ca, we said calcium contains about, from here our calculation, calcium is about, you can see this as 40%. That becomes 40% of the compound is made of calcium. For carbon, if you look at this, we said carbon contains about 12%. So I have 12% here. And then finally for oxygen, if you look at for oxygen, we said oxygen is making up about, from here for oxygen, about 48%. So into 48%, such that if you combine all of this, alright, add them up, so plus 40 plus 12 plus 48 to give you about 100%. So this is exactly how you know your answer is correct. Okay, if you sum up the percentage by mass composition of the individual elements, you should have 100%. So this is how this is done. All right, so the last question there, let me give you a task. The last question there is calcium trioxynitrate. So you have this compound CaNO3 2. You have this compound. Your task is simple. For this compound here, you have to find the percentage composition of nitrogen in this compound. Now, here's your hint. Before solving, you have to expand this bracket. Expand this. If I expand this becomes Ca. This 2 multiplies all the elements inside this bracket. That means this 2 here multiplies nitrogen here. That becomes N into this 2 here times 1 here gives you 2. 2 times 1 gives you 2. For oxygen, this 2 multiplies this 3 here. 2 times 3, that gives you what there? 6. So basically, this is what you use in calculating the molecular mass. So your task is, what is the percentage composition by mass of nitrogen in this compound? Do your solving and leave it in the comment section, and I will tell you if you're correct or not. Alright guys, so if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button, smash the like button and leave a comment. For the comment, tell us the percentage composition of nitrogen in this compound, and then don't forget to subscribe to this channel if it's your first time, or if you're yet to subscribe, please do well to subscribe as it helps us to grow. Then finally, share this video to your friends so that they can also learn. Thank you and see you in our next class.